Welcome back guys, thank you very much for joining me. Today we've got a nice little review. This is the AUTDER Tyre Inflation handheld battery operated compressor. This is a nice little piece of kit, so no messing around. We're going to get on with the video, we're going to look at the specification, take an overview, give a quick demonstration, its capabilities, and then go into some final thoughts at the end. There are links below. There's two other handheld compressors that I do find reasonable and are decent alternatives to this one if you can't get hold of this one for any reason. So make sure you check those out, and there's some good deals on them as well. So let's get straight into it and take a look at it, shall we? So what you're getting for your money, you're getting a nice little handy bag like so you can keep it nice and compressed in the car. If you open it up, you've got a nice little sponge case, perfect for keeping it safe and sound. You've got additional valve caps, just in case you might need them for whatever reason. Moving on, you've got a USB charging lead, and this just plugs straight into the battery, into there like so, and then you plug that straight into a USB connection. I just use my phone connection, which is perfectly fine, does the same job. It's USB 3 I believe. You then move on, you've then got the car charger, which plugs straight into the 12-volt car charging system. No worries about charging the battery, straight off the car. Perfect. You've then got a 30 or 50 centimeter hose connection. Again, this is a regular standard valve connection that you're going to use on balls or car tyres. And you've then got a straight screw-on connection, which is what I mainly use. So it screws straight onto the drill and straight onto the tyre itself. And then of course you've got the drill itself. This just screws straight onto here like so. And then you screw the other side straight onto the tyre. Perfect. You've then got your alternative connections, your ball pumping kit, and of course spare connections for the drill itself. Now if we look at the LCD display, as you can see, it is backlit. You have the tyre inflation progress bar around the side. You've got the battery power, PSI. If you press the menu button, you can move across to bar, kPa, or kgcm2. Depends on what you want to work in, to be honest. You have your target pressure down here, which you can adjust with a plus or minus. And of course a 0.0 at the minute is what is currently in the tyre itself, which we have nothing attached. Also, what I did forget to mention, while you've got the LCD display on, you actually have a working light there, so you can actually see in the dark where you're trying to pop it onto the tyre. Again, helpful if you break down at night. Okay, so quick experiment. I've got my compressor here, I've got a deflated ball, and I've got my stopwatch. I'm just going to time how quickly it takes to pump it to full pressure. So let's go. Not start that just yet. Let's get this ready. Right, we're in. All I have to do is press the trigger and it'll kick off. Alright, turn it on. A little bit more. Look at that. That's solid. And that's taken 14.57 seconds. So just under 15 seconds to get it to full pressure. That's quicker than I can pump it up, I can tell you that now. Bonus. Taking a look at the specification, this tyre inflator provides 120 psi powerful pressure. The airflow up to 35 litres per minute, which means it can inflate a car tyre from 0 to 35 psi within 2 minutes. Much more powerful than a conventional pump. It's got two kinds of batteries. It's got the 2600 mAh rechargeable lithium battery base, and they also add an extra base which is powered by the car cigarette lighter. Its power cord is up to 4 meters. Makes it easier for you to get to the rear tyres as well, so you don't have to worry about charging the other battery. It's got a very hard, durable plastic design. There is also an automatic stop on the compressor. When you get to your desired pressure, it will automatically cut off, so you don't have to worry about pressing the trigger if you're doing something else. As you can see, I was testing it on my mum's mobility scooter. It works quite fine. Again on a wheelchair, putting it up to the designated PSI, and again on my van and car tyre. All work perfectly fine. And then just a thing for the tradesmen such as myself, when testing things like expansion vessels out on the job and servicing, it just makes life so much easier. So my final thoughts. Really, it's a handy piece of kit. For me, if you're going to use it professionally, you're going to need a better model. Again, with the additional kit that provided, it's a decent setup for me, and I can use it every day to service boilers and so on, and also check my van and everything else. So if you can use it professionally, I'd say go a little bit more expensive. You know, that's my recommendation. If not, you're just going to keep it in your car for emergencies, and I suggest you go for the cheaper models, Airhawk and so on, that I've provided links below for you to check out. Again, if you're elderly or disabled, you're going to really need this sort of kit on your car. There's no point making more work when you don't need to. So again, you've got to really judge what you're going to need it for, whether you're going to need it on a professional level or a household everyday ball pumping up use. If not, then go for the cheaper model. That's what I suggest. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.